that means a thank you. You're serving a cup of tea. If you have a happy marriage, you can put one more finger, index finger and the middle finger together, and then tap the tea table 3 times. It also means a thank you for your serving a cup of tea to me. So if you think it's a secret, you do not want to let us know whether you're married or not, you can put 5 of your fingers. Yeah, that is 3 fingers mean. Yeah, if you're 3 fingers, that means you married but available. Yeah, so in China we never do 3 fingers. Yeah, we only do 1 finger, 2 fingers, or 5 fingers. So remember later, and when we sit and have a cup of tea, it's very useful to share in Guilin. So it's very nice food. Yeah, the local people also love the food over there, so you can try some local food. And after that, we will go to the hotel where you stay in Guilin for 2 nights, Sheraton. It's a very nice hotel. The location of the hotel is very good. In front of the hotel is the Li River. And behind the hotel, that is the center of the city with the pedestrian street, walking and the shopping area all over there, all around our hotel. So it's a very nice hotel. So and then we check in and have a rest. So in the afternoon, you are free. But we also have Hey, Derek. Hey, Ian, turn around.
Look at the scenery, man.
No, with your hat.
Around, your grandmother wants to take a picture.
You probably go there.
No big deal.
Aww.
There you go. Where's it at the camera?
Yeah, Brian, you don't get to ride the bus unless you come back with a bowl full. Brian, this is totally wrong. I know. This is gonna make something else. Also tea. But then you can keep that. Keep that. Leave it. That's too big, Brian. Get the baby leaves. Okay.
And the 5th step is kneading. Sit here to put the leaves together like this. 2 hands kneading, like massage routine. About a half an hour, 30 minutes. There are 2 reasons behind it. First, chew it is bitter. There's a juice and oil in it, it is bitter. And the second step, we need it to make different shape, different forms. Something like a round ball, looks like a stick, like little rocks, just according how to knead it. After half an hour, and the last step, drying, we'll spread the leaves on a string like this. And we're going to dry them over the heat. This is the green tea. And I dry them at a temperature about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Where I dry the tea every 15 to 20 minutes. Just hand to stir the leaves. After it dries 3.5 hours, the green tea, it is ready for taste. And the shelf life of the green tea, it can last about 3 years. This more and more families or people, they live tea at home or in your office with a whole set like this. This way, from me, I see about 20 years ago, because I've made it. This is very popular now. They are tell something about this. Yeah. Before making tea, first we warm up the pots and the cups. Later when we taste tea, any questions, you can feel free to ask me. I've studied at university 4 years. We're going to try 3 kinds of teas. First tea we will taste, it is the high mountain tea, yellow tea. It's a tea and no caffeine. Second is local Guilin tea, osmanthus. It's a flower, osmanthus. And the first comes green tea, frozen together. It smells good, it tastes very mild. And then last, we'll try, it is the best, because 6 treasures tea, new box. It's a mix of all 6 different tea together in one. It's the best. 3 different teas. It's the first time to taste yellow tea and the 6 treasures tea, because both tea are unique here. Only this place you can taste them, other places no. Because all tea here, we don't export. Yeah. We start from yellow tea first. Yellow tea, it is the tea we pick and process by hand. The color is dark because it's tiny small leaves and no sprout. Let's take a look and smell the tea first. It's the first one, high mountain, yellow tea.
Smell it first.
We put tea leaf.
都是船的。
将在大展露台上缓缓拉开，在我们帷幕山的对面，也就是我们行船的左边。
我帮你照相。妈妈帮你照相。This is the child washes one in head or breast and abdomen.
Hey, okay, make your grandma squeeze in.
正面是8匹马，右键9马啊，照相他们看上能让开没有？让开我们就拍一张啊慢一点，过完这里你自己拿手机拍一下去在船尾拍吧然后我们让不开
然后一大片白色的图案呢，形成了这个马当中最明显、最形象的一匹大白马。马头马前蹄都往阳顺的方向奔去，所以呢，这匹马我们称之为小马，就是子马。这组角马的三头呢，以大牙对准下方。
晚一点点。
this one.
I just take it halfway to see the view on the even.
You better hurry up.
Okay, almost done. Okay.
Why do I leave my cameras? They're gonna take me. They're not gonna leave me. Apple.
No thanks. No thanks.
No?
What's your name?
Chinese name or English name? Chinese. 圆成。
好的，游客，游山航线到这儿啊，我就给大家介绍一下我们漓江国际景区啊，游船商向大家推荐的唯一的一份旅游纪念品啊，就是现在我们闻到的这个味道啊，桂林的桂花香水。桂林桂花成林，桂花是我们桂林市的市花啊。桂花呢是分很多品种的啊，金桂、银桂、玉桂、四季桂、丹桂等等啊。我们桂林的这个特产也是很多都用桂花制作的啊，桂花酒、桂花茶、桂花糕、桂花精油等等。目前为止啊，最畅销的一份旅游纪念品是我们这个桂花香水。我给大家看到这个桂花香水呢是只供漓江游船的，它的名字用漓江的名字命名，叫做漓江之恋啊，一组是4瓶的，普通装是35毫升，我们这个是50毫升的啊。我们可以看到每一瓶里面都有桂花在里面，哎，漓江之恋。我们这个香水为什么说最畅销？因为它带回家送的。
上海、北京。
我们先去了北京，
然后
西安，再去成都，然后就会。
成都好看吗？
成都有还好。
成都更好看还是桂林更好看？
桂林比成都好看。
桂林更好看。那西安呢？
西安非常好看，可是这是一个非常大的城市。
风景还是桂林好看吗？
风景，对，确实，桂林有最好看的风景。
Give me your jacket. Give me your jacket.
Are all of us doing it?
No, just you and her. You don't do that, Warren? No, I've done it once.
No. They're eating dead skin.
Just a good meat.
Warren.
You tickle? It's very tickle. It's very tickle.
There. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Go down.
Put it down.
It's alright. Other Bill.
Oh,
Derek, you're way too ticklish.
Relax.
Hey, let me do this. Look at my way. Look at my way. How is it? Aging?
He's good. You're good.
Did you step on some fish?
Can you feel it? Does it hurt?
no,
No, it's not hurt. It's tickling, I think. That's funny. 他外公外婆。
Oh my god.
爷爷奶奶。外公外婆。
Feels weird.
Yes.
Relax. Just relax. Close your eyes. Take a big breath.
哎，真的吃啊，你看。
吃你。他好享受。
哦。
Ready, go.
You could not.
Ready.
Or here or there.
Peggy, are you gonna
there.
try?
No. I'll let them. Is it tickle? Is it tickle like a tickling?
Yes.
Really?
No, not
really.
Don't they die?
Show your kid, do it.
Yeah, you guys feel so stinky.
That's why I'm saying I will kill the fish.
After what we had
Man, go
yesterday,
into
oh my
that.
God. Daddy, and Ben, you guys must try.
Well, can we buy insurance?
Your grandparents really make you try everything.
Let me
Well, no,
have.
I wanted to
Yeah,
try.
he
You
wanted.
wanted to try?
I don't know about Derek.
You just try to
Yeah,
eat,
let me have your phone, let me take
a
a
live
picture.
scorpion too.
Okay, the score. Where's it at?
They like your toe.
Do you want just your feet or your whole body?
Then you do this way. Alright, do this way.
Yeah, show the yeah.
Close to us, there's a building with a flower top, with like a palm. It's a Westin hotel. And the river, before 1992, there was nothing in the Pudong area. Nothing. Even the local people, no people want to live in here. They think have a small bed in Beijing, and then in Xian, then a big house in Pudong. So no people want here. The land in here is not a fertilized land. It's so bad, not good for farming. So only some people, they couldn't afford their life in the Bushi or other places, they come here. In 1992, at that time, our former chairman, his name is Jun16, and he decided to make a few example cities in China. So they decided to You use the toilet in China.
Here we go.
That's the other building.
Okay, that's the experience. So here your ear pops.
Already popped my ears.
建造质量、装潢和设备都属世界一流，是中国最具魅力的摩天大楼，并成为上海新的地标建筑。设计师巧妙地将东方悠久的塔级建筑文化 与世界现代建筑科技有机的结合起来，创造了金茂大厦这样风格独特的世界级的音乐形式，并成为现代设计的里程碑。特别是80年代中国出口迎上了期待已久的。
Maybe it's the main street, not this area not big, but like that's the alleyway you walk. That's where you see the architecture. You go to the alleyway, you see architecture. Here too busy to see. You walk down, then you see there's a.
，guys, go stand in the entrance here. Where did he say the building was where they had the first Communist Party meeting?
Down this way.
On the right side, this is a clock tower, and a long time ago, it was the Shanghai City Hall, and it turned into the Shanghai Cosmo House. And the clock, every 15 minutes, will play the same song, sing the high praise of the Chairman Mao. The name of the song is the Dongfang Hong, the red in the Far East, and the same music like China in 1950s sent the first rocket, the satellite, out space, and that satellite can only do one thing, to play the same music. That's so 15 minutes. I think maybe in 8 minutes you can hear that, and every 15 minutes they will play it again. And let's look down. See that building with the roof, the green roof right there. So that's the Peace Hotel. We saw that building already. That's the hotel. Originally, there's no green roof. Just like that high. It was the first 5-star hotel and the tallest building in Shanghai, and for quite a long time. Dr. Sassoon, the British Jewish, and he invests in the world a lot of hotels or some, his properties, and he built up this Peace Hotel as a 5-star one. And when the hotel started running as usual, and he went back, a few years later he came back, he found another building standing behind it. You can see a round logo. And see that? The round logo looks like a Target. That's a Bank of China. So when he came back, he found this Bank of China standing on the side of his hotel and taller than his hotel. He was very mad. And he invest the money, make the workers, make the Peace Hotel higher, so they built a green roof on the top. By now, this Peace Hotel is 60 millimeters higher than the Bank of China. then he feel very comfortable and can get home. If you want to walk that far, you see the monument, you see that bridge, the British bridge, the free ferry bridge, and on this side, you can see the Peninsula Hotel. They keep the similar style, but that's a brand new one. Maybe just 6 or 7 years old. And in 2009, he came here and built this statue and as a gift for Shanghai's Expo in 2010. 2009, the whole Bond area, no one can go up. It's under renovation. They make it so nice here now. They make that statue standing there. In Wall Street, I never get a chance to take a picture with that ball. With, behind you always many people line up. But this one, anytime you can go there. A little bit bigger, symbolize the booming economy in Shanghai or in China. Yeah. And in Times Square, New Year's Eve, this is January 1st. Right? This November 31st night, New Year's Eve.
Yes.
There's a crystal celebration, right? And this was probably in the modern world. Times Square is very first place to have that big celebration. Attracted the tourists that go there every year. A lot of people there. And this also influenced other countries to do the similar things for celebration. Like in Sydney, for the theaters, or the London, they have the celebration. In Shanghai, this building is a background. They have a laser show. The 3D, the laser show at the background. But they stopped 2 years ago because the last time when they tried to do this, over 300,000 people come here. Whole area is full, and the stampede happened. 37 people got killed in that accident. So the government stopped that. But before, it's quite nice to see the 3D laser shows with the lights on the other side. And right now, I will take you, go upstairs. Let's stand by the water. In Beijing, you all have that book, take pictures. Later, I use my phone, take your group picture at the end of the trip. I will send your email or I can airdrop to you the pictures. Okay? So we go there. And after group picture, I talk a little bit about the buildings on the other side. Then you have a free time to go walk around. And I think let's come back before 5:20 by the Lion statue. Almost.
Yeah, between the purple cover and this gold one. Oh yeah, perfect. Got it. Oh, maybe when they finish.
Another one? Sure. This is so good to take a picture today. Yeah? You can use your phone to take a panorama one. Okay, go there. Great. Why? Smile. I'll take it to you now. You can make a frame for that. People always ask me, what's that big ball, the globe? Is it like a globe? Is there a tube? Is there a building between that? Touch it. That's a way to protect the fire. Go spread out too fast. And the two famous things in this garden. One is a brick carving above my head. Brick carving. Every doorway when we pass, you can look back to see this. Second is a window frame. Every building is a window frame, a different style. It looks so beautiful and nice. And let's see the brick carving first. So they get a few layers. The bottom layer here. Did you see some small animals? Yeah. What are those? Okay, kids, all the children, take a look at the bottom one. Did you see some small animals? The bat. Right. Haley says the bat. still in China. I know in States, when people old, you're going to nursing homes. Right? For the Caucasians, that's right. But for the Chinese family, I think maybe still have this tradition. In China, it's like, if I send my parents to go to nursing home, I lose all my friends. They will think you are so bad, you're doing this. You should stay with your parents and... No. This is put it under because our instruments along with the strings, right? So they put it underneath like a bass.
I see.
Okay, last one. There's a lot of symbolization in the garden, even in the tree. So right here, this big bonsai is pomegranate, and over there, that tree is the Chinese date. D-A-T-E, right? Right. This is a date tree and a pomegranate trees. Pomegranates, when you open that, a lot of seeds, right? Date in Chinese is Zao. That's a good wish for the family to have children, have more children.
Like this.
See that? Ian, good.
Yeah.
Okay, put it back, put it back.
Put it back, yeah.
Okay.
Where else you can touch the worm? It's okay.
Just freaks me out.
No, you don't look at that.
Squirmy. Derek, let's see yours.
They're so cold. You should put your hand on the worms.
Yeah,
you feel their body is very cold.
Soft.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already.
After seeing the worms will not come to me here.
You can see through.
And to collect those. And before, just a few days, the pupa will change the form into the mouth. So before the body turns, the farmers baked. They baked all the cocoons, kill the pupa inside, in case they make a hole on the top. Once they make a hole on the top of the cocoon, all the silk filament is broken. So we cannot use that anymore. So they 500.
2 times.
Yeah. Now we come to okay. You pass down this one. Do the different. You shake by your ear. You shake the cocoons by your ear. Pupa. The pupa inside. You take this one and that one over there. Shake the by both ear. You feel what's the difference. This one in my hand and the one in your hand. You pass down that. And when the silk farm, silk farm get a lot of production, the factory went to the farmer's home, collects all the silk cocoons, and then they start to choose. Anyone, according to the qualities, like the quality like this, they can keep those. But some pupa survived from a baker, but their body, finally still died. Their body decayed, so the color changed, so we cannot use those cocoons. So this lady picked them out. And also, by coincidence, those double cocoons, the lady found out, they put it on this side. Because this one, they cannot use on the machine in front of you to get the filaments from the cocoon. These double cocoons, later I show you how we use those. Yeah.
So you said that there's a difference between this
and this.
It's bigger.
Inside here. It's okay. You put your fingers here and you feel that. It's oil. This is from the protein, from the soap.
Double cocoon.
See that?
Oh, double one, yeah.
Yeah. 我做的不好。They open that, take the pupa out, And this is just a demonstration. They put a small arch 8 times. That means how many cocoons? 8 cocoons. Is that right? When this is ready, she put it on the big arch. 8 times. How many cocoons now? 64. 64 cocoons. And after that, they put it on the, just use a little twister to hang in the air. They hang in the air, make it dry. And for the ladies, they hold this. You see that? They just stretched layer by layers, put it on this, and it's quite thick. Then they put it in the cotton bag. That's the silk comforter. This is 23. Then you start it. You can hold it. You can start this. Okay, hold it in the middle. Okay, everyone put your hand on this. 我知道，知道。好。Watch out. Okay, put this way. Okay, I say hold here. 1, 2, 3. Now you should stretch evenly. Lose your fingers. Okay, make it even. Good job. And then you put your finger. Look at that. You lose your right finger, your right hand. Lose it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like a knot over there. You just into the fabric. You can see a blue box on the right side. They put the different color silk filament, the thread inside, and then the patterns on the left side of the machine. You can find a lot of tiny lines. It's like a computer. These patterns decide the design on the fabric. For example, the first one, the fabric show up like that, like a painting, like a picture. See that, the silver color? In the blue box, that's the color, different color thread they use for that fabric. And the second one, they use the gold and the red in the blue box. And the fabric colors is like a calligraphy. This is their lifestyle in the whole, in the whole area. In the ancient times. But now it's changed, they don't do that anymore. They all have a smaller thing. So watch out.
This is a Chinese gondola.
Isn't this like Chinese Venice? Yeah, where they take baths and jump for pee and wash the dishes in this. If you look around the neck, see around the neck, they're all tied up there. Yeah.
I just remember coming here during the day and taking the boat ride.
No, it was at night.
哇，聞得係好香喎！老公買啲咧，不如你咁成日 cut。
我買啦。Try one first. Okay, good. I'm okay.
Bruce was saying not to go.